Have you ever dreamt of a place, that feels like Europe's best-kept secret? A place where these rugged, really stunning mountains just plunge dramatically into the clearest azure sea.
Yeah.
Where every turn on some winding road gives you a glimpse into millennia of rich history. And you feel this vibrant culture in these ancient towns.
Sounds incredible already.
It does, doesn't it? Well, today we're doing a deep dive into exactly that place, Montenegro. And we're coming out this with a bit of a unique angle, almost like we're getting firsthand advice, directly from the passionate folks at 360 Monte.
Right.
People who aren't just running tours, but are really curating Montenegro's finest, most authentic experiences.
That's a great way to put it. And what's really insightful here is how we can kind of distill the essence of a place, understand its best offerings, by looking through the eyes of those who, live and breathe it every single day. So our mission for this deep dive is twofold, really. First, let's explore why Montenegro still holds the status as a hidden gem, especially looking ahead to 2025.
Okay.
And second, we'll meticulously unpack the Great Montenegro Tour. It's a journey that's received some pretty significant praise.
Right, I saw that.
Yeah, so we want to understand its unique appeal, its really carefully crafted itinerary, and just what makes it such a compelling choice year after year for travelers. And we'll also zoom out a bit, touch upon the wider range of experiences 360 Monte offers, just to give you a really full picture of what's possible there.
Perfect. So think of this as your ultimate insider's guide, your shortcut to being, incredibly well-informed about exploring Montenegro in 2025.
Yeah.
We're aiming for surprising insights, practical tips, and enough vivid description to, hopefully, have you picturing yourself there already.
Let's do it.
Okay, now let's get into something that really caught my eye. This Great Montenegro Tour, it's not just, any tour you might stumble upon. Our source material points to this extraordinary endorsement. Back in 2019. Get your guide, which is like a huge global player, right?
Absolutely massive.
They actually ranked it the best group tour in the world.
In the world, yeah.
That's not just a nice review. That's a monumental achievement in such a crowded market.
It really is.
But the big question, I suppose, especially as we look towards 2025, is does it still hold up? Does it still live up to that prestigious title? And interestingly, what gives 360 Monte, the people behind it, the confidence to even ask that question themselves in their own guides? That suggests something, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It suggests ongoing commitment. And it really brings up an important question for any traveler.
Right.
What actually defines a tour that's worthy of that kind of praise, especially when the tour creators themselves are still evaluating it?
Right.
From our perspective, at 360 Monte, the source describes it not just as best, but specifically as the best and most active day trip from Kotor.
Active. Okay, that word jumps out.
It does, and it's not just marketing speak. It's really the core philosophy that sets this tour apart. When we say active, we mean you won't be spending, hours and hours just strapped into a minivan watching the scenery blur. Instead, the tour's design is incredibly meticulous. It's almost like clockwork. You move from one attraction or an activity to the next quite fast.
Okay, fast but not rushed.
Exactly. It's not about rushing. It's about efficiency.
Yeah.
An engaging pace that thoughtfully maximizes every minute of the day trip.
Right.
This sort of strategic pacing is actually what allows our visitors to cover such an impressive range of different places and really immerse themselves in, a rich tapestry of experiences without feeling overwhelmed or, just exhausted.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Avoiding that tour fatigue.
Precisely. It's about optimizing every precious minute to deliver constant, enriching engagement. From our years doing this, we found this carefully choreographed flow is what truly elevates the journey. It moves beyond just passive sightseeing into active discovery.
So the magic is in that balanced, efficient, engaging exploration, not just long travel times between stops. That design philosophy seems absolutely key to packing so much in. I mean, when you think about Montenegro's landscapes, the mountains, the coast, the history fitting so much into one day without it feeling like a blur, that takes some serious planning.
It really does. It's a full-day adventure, meticulously crafted, so you're always seeing something new, doing something, learning something, always moving towards the next discovery.
Yeah. Okay, I'm keen to hear about these highlights that make it so remarkable. Why people keep choosing it?
Definitely. And if we just step back for a second, connect this to the bigger travel picture, this whole approach speaks volumes about what modern travelers want. Immersive, high-value experiences that actually respect their time. you know? In an age where we're bombarded with information, endless choices, sometimes stuck on slow tours.
Yeah, feeling like you wasted half the day on a bus.
Exactly. So a tour like the Great Montenegro, crafted with the kind of expertise we bring at 360 Monte, manages to deliver those genuine aha moments, those deep cultural insights. Without causing that information overload or travel burnout, it gives you a comprehensive feel for the place in a digestible, dynamic way. Every minute counts towards making it memorable.
Quality over just quantity of time spent traveling.
That's it. Prioritizing engagement, the richness of the experience at each stop, not just the transit time, focusing on the life at each location.
Okay, so every great adventure needs a spectacular start, right?
Absolutely. Sets the tone.
And the Great Montenegro Tour, well, it sounds like it delivers right from the get-go. You get this exciting choice immediately at the beginning of your day.
That choice that personalizes it a bit.
Exactly. You can go for the modern thrill of the Kotor Cable Car.
Yeah.
Or you can embrace the historic charm, the dramatic scenery of the Old Austro-Hungarian Serpentine Road.
Two very different vibes.
Right. So that initial decision point immediately tailors the journey, makes it feel kind of unique to you.
And what really stands out from our insider's view is the distinct character of those two options. Both are designed brilliantly, catering to different tastes, but both guarantee those absolutely breathtaking views that are just classic Montenegro.
Okay, let's break them down. Option 1,
Yeah.
the cable car.
Right. Option 1, the Kotor cable car ride to Lovćen. The source calls this thrilling, and that word honestly captures it perfectly. It's exciting, it's modern. As you ascend, the cable car gives you this unmatched view of the entire Bay of Kotor. Just picture it, soaring up effortlessly, watching the whole coastline unfold beneath you.
Wow.
The old towns tucked against the mountains, the deep blue bay stretching out.
Incredible perspective.
It really is, and it's highlighted as the best option if you're searching for excursions in Montenegro that offer a distinctive beginning to your day. So it's just, a fresh, modern, exhilarating take.
For people who love those big, sweeping views achieved quickly.
Exactly. Bold, memorable, visually dramatic, especially if you love that feeling of height and wide-open panoramas. A fantastic way to start.
Okay, and the alternative. The Serpentine Road.
Yeah.
Sounds very different.
Completely different feel, yeah. Option 2. The Austro-Hungarian Kotor Serpentine Road. This is described as a picturesque trip with 25 curves. That detail alone paints a picture, doesn't it?
25. Yeah, winding is an understatement.
It is. The source emphasizes that around every bend and turn, you will see breathtaking, fresh vistas of the bay and the surrounding mountains. So it's not one static view, it's this continuous unfolding of beauty.
Or gradual reveal.
A slower, maybe more contemplative journey where new, dramatic perspectives just keep appearing with each hairpin turn. And this road, it was carved into the mountain almost 2 centuries ago. A real feat of engineering back then, connecting Kotor to Cetinje.
Wow, steeped in history then.
Absolutely. And it's explicitly called the best route for visitors to Montenegro, which implies maybe a more traditional, historically rich way to soak in the scenery. You feel a connection to past travelers, a more intimate bond with the rugged landscape and its history. So, yeah. Modern thrill or historic charm both lead you up into Montenegro's heartland.
An amazing choice to have right at the start. So regardless of which way you go up, both paths lead to the majestic Lovćen National Park.
Correct. They converge there.
And here, the tour promises an inspirational vantage point from a spot called Guvno. That name sounds quite traditional.
It is. Historically, a guvno was like a circular stone threshing floor or sometimes a community gathering place. So the name itself suggests a deep connection to the land, to tradition.
And the views must be something else.
Oh, the Guvno viewpoint is truly remarkable. It's a profound highlight, a spot we at 360 Monte really consider essential for understanding the country. The source says quite powerfully, from there you can view most of Montenegro and even glimpse its neighboring nations.
Most of the country, from one spot.
Pretty much. Imagine standing there, crisp mountain air, and surveying this huge expanse, jagged peaks inland, the shimmering sea in the distance, maybe even catching sight of Albania, Croatia, Bosnia, and Herzegovina.
Wow, it gives you a real sense of place.
It gives you a profound sense of Montenegro's compact yet incredibly diverse geography, its strategic position, the sheer density of its natural beauty. It's a must-visit to really grasp the landscape.
Okay. And within the park, the next big stop is the Lovćen Mausoleum.
Yes, arguably the spiritual heart of the tour.
And getting there involves a bit of a climb, right? 461 steps, the source says. Very specific.
Exactly. 461 steps. Yes, that precision gives you a real sense of the physical commitment involved. It feels like a pilgrimage.
But worth it, apparently.
Absolutely worth every single step. Universally described that way. It's celebrated as both an architectural wonder and a truly important historical site.
Honoring Peter Petrovich and Jagos II.
Correct. The revered prince, bishop, and poet. But the focus isn't just historical, it's also the sheer beauty of the structure itself and the stunning, almost ethereal landscape surrounding it.
A place to pause and reflect.
Definitely. It invites reflection, and yes, plenty of photos. It's where history, art, and nature just beautifully intertwine. It sounds profound. It really is. And this site, it's singled out, no exaggeration, as every Montenegro tour guide's favorite destination.
Wow. That is saying something.
Isn't it? When the local experts, the people who see visitor reactions day in, day out, consider it their top spot. It speaks volumes. And Jagos wasn't just a ruler. He was a philosopher, a statesman, a giant in Montenegrin history. His writings are central to the national identity.
Right.
And his mausoleum, perched right up there in Mount Lovćen, it's a stark, powerful monument. It really transcends simple sightseeing.
How so?
It's designed to connect visitors deeply with Montenegro's heritage. It offers this tangible link to the past, the struggles, the intellectual legacy, the enduring spirit. Even the climb itself, those 461 steps, can feel like you're climbing through history. It culminates in this moment of quiet reflection and immense perspective. It's more than a monument, it's an experience. Emotional, intellectual, you feel the history and the beauty all at once.
Okay, so after those incredible views and the deep history at Lovćen, the Great Montenegro Tour shifts gears a bit.
A deliberate transition.
It immerses you in the country's cultural heart. Cetinje, the old royal capital, moving from grand nature to, well, the intimacy of a historic town.
Exactly. Cetinje is a crucial pivot point.
So what does this part of the tour really mean for experiencing Montenegro's essence? How does it fit into the day's narrative?
Well, Cetinje provides that intimate, serene cultural immersion after the vastness of Lovćen. It's beautifully portrayed as an attractive, quiet setting that really captures the country's traditions and culture.
Quieter, more focused.
Yes. Unlike Lovćen's scale, Cetinje is described as compact, walkable. Its palaces, cathedral, and monastery are all right there in the center.
Easy to explore.
Very.
Yeah.
It implies this concentrated historical experience, centuries of Montenegrin history right at your fingertips. And the source deems it essential to everyday trips in Montenegro because, and this is key, something we at 360 Monte really feel, many people believe it to be the country's essence.
The soul of the country.
Kind of, yeah. It provides this profound, quiet contrast to the dynamic landscapes from earlier. Here, you're not just observing, you're engaging with the nation's heritage, its living traditions. History isn't just behind glass. It feels present in the architecture, the quiet streets, the spirit of the place. Walking through Cetinje, you get a real appreciation for Montenegro's resilience, its deep cultural roots. You see how the past still shapes the present.
Right. And then from history, we transition back to nature again.
We do, back to breathtaking nature.
Specifically, the Pavlovistrana viewpoint over Lake Skadar.
Yeah.
This sounds like another one of those must-have photo moments.
Absolutely. Almost mandatory, you could say. Meticulously included to capture that quintessential Montenegrin vista you see everywhere.
What makes this view so iconic?
Well, Pavlovistrana is described as one of Montenegro's most picturesque and famous locations. That signals its legendary status right away. From this high point, you get this absolutely stunning overlook of the river Crnojević. It forms that famous, almost horseshoe-like bend winding through these lush green hills.
Ah, that view. I know the one.
That's the one. If you're searching for the nicest views on this Montenegro tour, this spot should absolutely be at the top of your list. It's that classic, instantly recognizable image.
And for good reason, it sounds like.
Definitely. The river, the green mountains, that sense of untouched wilderness. It creates a scene of just profound natural beauty. It's not just a view, it's a signature Montenegrin landscape.
Yeah.
An indelible image capturing the country's wild heart. Honestly, it's one of those spots that consistently leaves our guests speechless.
I can imagine. But it's not just looking down from above, is it?
No, not at all.
The tour makes sure you get up close with the river Crnojević too, turning a scenic stop into something more interactive.
That's absolutely right. And this really speaks to our philosophy at 360 Monte, providing these layered multisensory experiences. While the viewpoint is stunning, gives you that grand perspective, the source emphasizes, and we agree, that the genuine beauty is best appreciated up close.
Okay, so what does that involve?
This is where the tour really adds value. It includes a leisurely boat ride right there on the River Crnojević, so you get to immerse yourself in that serene environment.
Gliding on the water.
Picture it quietly moving through the calm waters, seeing the rich plant life along the banks, the tall reeds, maybe spotting some of the amazing bird life Lake Skadar is famous for.
Sounds peaceful.
It is, but then it comes even further. There's the opportunity for a nice swim in its calm waters.
A swim. Okay, that's definitely active.
Right. Imagine feeling that refreshing coolness surrounded by completely unspoiled nature. This blend, distant observation followed by direct physical interaction with the water is ideal for people who like being in the sea and want a unique Montenegro tour experience.
Yeah, it's a whole other dimension.
It transforms a picturesque landscape into this refreshing, deeply personal encounter. It adds an active, rejuvenating element that really distinguishes the tour. It's about feeling the place, not just seeing a picture of it.
Okay, so the day's winding down, heading towards its grand finale, and the tour brings you to the iconic island of St. Stefan.
Stefan, yeah, near Budva.
Instantly recognizable. You see it everywhere. What makes this the perfect ending for such a packed, diverse day? How does it tie everything together?
Well, St. Stefan is aptly described as another famous Montenegro island resembling a picture-perfect setting. That phrase just captures its visual magic.
It really does look like a postcard.
It does. Historically, it was a fortified fishing village back in the 15th century, then transformed into this luxury hotel resort, but keeping its unique red-roofed stone buildings all clustered on this tiny island linked by a narrow causeway.
Right.
It's a renowned site that, from our experience at 360 Monte, perfectly concludes our tour and offers another lovely setting for your vacation pictures.
The ultimate photo op.
Pretty much. Its image is so distinct, so captivating. It's often the first thing people associate with Montenegro. It really solidifies its status as a quintessential icon. It provides that memorable, visually stunning final impression of the country's unique charm. It sums up the beauty, that blend of history and luxury, the serene coastal feel, wrapping up a very diverse journey with an unforgettable image of coastal splendor.
Okay, let's just recap the sheer scope here. In one single day,
Yeah, it's a lot.
you get a thrilling ascent cable car, or historic road, with amazing views of Kotor Bay. Then into Lovćen National Park, reaching the mausoleum, that historical touchstone.
Right.
Then you immerse yourself in Cetinje's culture, the old capital.
The heartland.
Back to nature, the stunning Pavlovistrana viewpoint over Lake Skadar,
Iconic.
followed by a boat ride and even a swim in the river Crnojević.
Getting up close.
And finally, you end with the picture-perfect island of St. Stefan.
That's the journey.
All of that crammed into one day. That's genuinely remarkable efficiency.
Yeah.
It sounds less like a tour, more like a curated highlights reel of Montenegro.
That's exactly the tour's bold promise and its key strength, as we explicitly state at 360 Monte. In a single day, yes.
Love that confidence.
It captures the efficiency, the depth, the sheer possibility it offers. This careful management of time, combined with the depth of experience at each stop, defines its incredible value. And the 360 Monte philosophy, our guiding principle, goes way beyond just quick photo stops. It's designed so you experience Montenegro's natural beauty, rich history, and vibrant culture firsthand.
Not just ticking boxes.
No, it's about fostering real engagement, creating lasting memories. It's explicitly called a great way to discover and fall in love with this breathtaking country, especially for first-timers.
So it's positioned as a perfect introduction.
A comprehensive, active, deeply engaging introduction. A foundational experience that aims to forge that lasting connection between you, the traveler, and the country itself, sparking that desire, hopefully, for more exploration later.
Weaving a narrative of Montenegro's essence.
That's the goal.
So yeah, much more than just sightseeing. It's a curated journey for genuine connection and appreciation. An introductory deep dive, setting the stage maybe for longer visits.
Precisely.